YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy G. Go to Blue back here for a video. I know I'm averaging like one a week. It's crazy, but it was a slow week. Only thing I picked up was that Ghostbuster Afterlife, and then I also got in the Titans Occult Matrix Steelbook. Light week, but next week, start next week, it's gonna be crazy, guys. It's gonna be crazy. Steelbooks, you know what it's about. I'm down for it. You already know. But that's not why you're here. It is episode 18 of my Fave 5, and it is a special one. I'm super excited because, for one, it's Black History Month, okay, right? We all know this. Now, I don't like to box it and be like, hey, let's learn about Black history in the shortest month of the year and separate all that stuff. I don't like that. I'm not getting into the politics, but you know what? I'm going to use it to shine a spotlight on Black cinema. So for this entire month, my Fave Fives are going to include some of my favorite, what we would consider Black cinema movies, right? I feel like these are amazing movies, amazing cast, amazing acting and story, and they don't get the love or the attention that they deserve. So I am going to use my time and videos to promote it, to show love to it, because I love these movies. And hopefully, if you guys haven't seen any of these, maybe this is the first time where you'll jump on it, right? We can step outside the traditional boxes of the Boys in the Hood and the Menace to Society. Like there's tons of movies outside of those two movies that are good, and not knocking those because those are iconic. And some of these are probably some more, catalog titles too for some of them, but there are some that may not be. So I'm excited to do this. So guys, first and foremost, I want to thank everyone for the just the support for the channel here and over on Instagram. I greatly appreciate it. Amazing community. I've met so many people and continue to meet more. So it's absolutely amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're into physical media or anything that's kind of connected to it, because this channel is going to be moving forward and adding more stuff outside of physical media, but is somewhat connected to it. So if you are into stuff like that, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button so you know when I'm dropping content. Like and comment below. Let me know what you think of the video and the pics. I love the engagement, and let's get into it. Like I said, I'm excited. Also, I want to throw at, because this is so special, the whole month of February is going to be like a Fave 5 plus 2. I'm adding 7 titles every Friday. And I hope that's enough. I was thinking about doing 10, but I'm going to do 7. I like 7. That's my number. So, without further ado, the first one up, heavy hitter, banger. I'm pretty sure a good amount of people have seen this movie, obviously because it has a huge leading actor. And it's mainstream, right? But if you haven't seen it, you're welcome. That's John Q, guys. Denzel Washington and John Q. John Q is a very involved father in which his son loves sports to death. That's his thing. Young kid, but he has a heart issue, and his heart essentially is failing him. I think it's too big for him. He has an enlarged heart. And so he takes him to the hospital. It's an emergency. And Denzel is rushing against time to try and add his son on to, I think, the heart transplant list, but he can't for, all the reasons. And Denzel feels like he has nowhere to go, so he holds the hospital hostage until his son is put on that list, and hopefully, maybe they can save his son. Very emotional movie. Denzel puts on an amazing performance. So guys, again, if you have not seen John Q, check it out. If you have seen John Q, but it's been a while, for some of y'all, maybe a tearjerker. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you crying. Men out there, if you want to shed a tear, just act like you got allergies. Come on. Next one up, I'll throw this in kind of like that, the gangster kind of mafia type thing. This may be one of my favorite in that category made. I love this movie. It is a go-to movie for me, especially when I'm just about to pick something to watch and I'm not sure what I want. I don't have anything specific. This one is always there. Uh, Cast: Vanessa Williams, Andy Garcia, Lawrence Fishburne, and Tim Roth. That's Hoodlum. Guys, listen, listen, listen. If you are into gangster movies, let's just watch it. This is absolutely an amazing movie. It depicts real individuals that existed. The Bumpy Johnsons, the Luciano, I forgot the Dutch Schultz, the gangsters, right? 1920s in Harlem. Being from New York, always have a soft spot for movies that are in New York. But outside of that, absolutely love this movie. Definitely check it out. Like I said, one of the better gangster movies in my opinion. The next one up, I love this entire franchise. Some people do, some people don't. It's understandable. This is also one of my favorite ones just because of how raw it was and where they took it from where it started. And it just... It's the first Purge, you guys. I love the Purge. I've said this on other videos. I love everything about the Purge. I love the sound when it starts, the concept. This one was the first Purge, right? So in a timeline, it comes first where they are actually testing this experiment for the very first time, and they happen to come to New York. Again, I like it more. It's not that it's just in New York. I'm not biased like that. But they come to, I believe is it Staten Island, I believe? I think Staten Island, Queens. I can't remember. One of those. Let me see. Does it say it? No. But they come to New York. They're trying this out to see if this is going to work. And obviously the first place they try it out is in a low-income, impoverished urban area. And they're doing it for financial gains. They're saying, if you participate, we will pay. Now, they see that, hey, people aren't participating, right? Shocker. But again, if you've seen all the Purges, you kind of see where it comes from. This is so different, but it really takes the idea of the Purge and mixes it with the urban environment. And to me, I absolutely love this movie. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this movie. Amazing. So, guys, if you are a fan of the Purge series, and maybe you stopped at election year or anarchy, first of all, election year is amazing. That between election and this usually mixes up as my favorites. But guys, first Purge, definitely check this out. Now the next 4 picks are all DVDs. I don't have the Blu-rays for... I do... Oh, yes, I do. I do have the Blu-ray for one of them. Kino Lorber. Shout out to Kino Lorber for making one of the things. Here we go. This is all raw. I'm not editing none of this stuff, guys. This is the life of a collector. When you realize that you do have another format, you got to keep it all fresh. So, but the next movie up, amazing movie, Alan Rickman and my guy Mos Def. I'm pretty sure this may be something you haven't seen, so you're welcome. But that is Something the Lord Made. This takes place in the 1940s during the Jim Crow era in Baltimore, and you essentially have a top heart surgeon at the Johns Hopkins Hospital, and you have Mos Def, and they're trying to find this new breakthrough in, I believe, heart surgery techniques. And obviously at that time, a black man, doing things like that is unheard of. But Mos Def is an amazing, he's a genius. And so that's what that story is about. I won't give you any more about that. Mos Def is an amazing actor. I think he's one of the best to actually have a move from music to movies. Like, I think he's hit a lot of his acting at the park. So definitely, guys, if you haven't seen this one, definitely check it out. Something the Lord Made. I don't know if this is on Blu-ray, but if it's not, there goes one that we should get in Blu-ray. The next one up is the movie that I did pull because I did realize we did get a Blu-ray release. Like I say, Kino Lorber was the studio that did this. This movie is in my top 5 movies of all times, regardless of genre. This movie does take place in New York again. So, I mean, it's a New York field kind of Fave 5, but it's okay. Amazing, amazing, amazing movie, in my opinion. Very underrated, especially when you speak of the movies like the Juice, the Minister Society, the Boys in the Hood. It has its own lane, but the performances, how they do everything, how they depict things, super, super underrated. And that is Clockers. Now, first a Spike Lee joint. Let's get that out the way. Soundtrack, nuts. And essentially what it is you have main characters played by Mekhi Phifer. He's in the streets, doing what he does. And it's funny, they show the difference. He's doing that. He has an older brother who's, father, working 2 jobs, trying to survive, trying to move out. And kind of, there's things that happen. And it kind of shows you kind of the, like, people's perspective. Even, some people may judge them for being here. When you kind of look at them, it's like, I guess for them it's out of necessity, but their mind can go way further. I mean, it's just short. There's so much other stuff that's in it. But the way it's filmed, the acting, it's like, it almost looks like someone just follows them through a day in the hood, for real. You know what I mean? So, listen, check this out. Clockers. Said it's on Blu-ray, DVD. A must-watch. Like I said, top 5. Another one. This is another movie that's in my top 5. Man, this... This movie is amazing. This movie, and it, for anybody that has childhood friends and has grown up and 20, 30 years, you're still childhood friends, like, this movie is it, right? And that is, Taye Diggs, Omar Epps, Richard Jones, The Wood. Now, if you guys seen The Wood, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 3 guys. Omar Epps plays Mike, Big Mike. He moved to Inglewood, California. His mom moved a lot, so he wasn't ever in a stable position to make friends. Finally moved to Inglewood, California. He meets Ro and Slim and kind of builds a bond. Day one builds a bond. And, especially from guys, like when you build a bond with, other guys and they become your friends, it's like a real brotherhood for life, right? This is exactly what this is. It shows their progress straight from junior high, is it high school or junior high school, and then on and straight through to adulthood. All the ins and outs, the things that you've gone through. So like I said, this is an amazing movie. Top 5 guys. It's a must watch. It's funny, real life stuff. I mean, regardless of what kind of, what you went through, you can almost relate to this. So, trust me. And there's a dance in it that's hilarious. I mean, Dance Fever, if anyone knows about that. So the last movie for the Fave 5, guys, for episode 18 is probably my second favorite Eddie Murphy movie behind Harlem Night, which is my favorite movie of all time. This, though, movie, man, this is an amazing movie. And I know I say amazing, but this one here, first of all, the soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks of any movie. I don't care what genre. I will put this up against almost any movie. Obviously, you got the soul foods and stuff, in my opinion. But Boomerang, ridiculous. And I just gave the name of it. I got that excited. Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. Eddie Murphy is a ladies' man. He gets different types of women. That's what he does. But he finally kind of gets confronted with this woman that he finds is fine. And he tries to run a game. But then he actually starts liking her. But she's kind of like a dude. So she kind of treats him like he treats others. And then there's like another one who's she's different. You know, she kind of is the one that can potentially turn his life around, make him see differently. Again, you got three guys, friends to the end, you know, and you just experience kind of that whole thing. So, guys, listen, Eddie Murphy and Boomerang, if you have not seen this movie, it's time you watch it. I don't think we have a Blu-ray, and if we do, maybe it's a international release. I'm not sure, but we need a Blu-ray. So, that is it for episode 18 of the Fave 5 Plus 2. A stack of goodies. Everybody, look. Trust me on this. Trust me. Watch some of these titles. You will be presently surprised how great they are. They need the attention. They need the love because they are great. And I feel like we have to branch out and watch some more movies, man. You can if you want, but staying in a bubble watching certain movies, let's kind of reach past those aisles and let's give all types of movies a chance, because it shows perspectives that maybe you've never had or you've never seen, and kind of just broadens your horizon. So guys, thank you for sticking in for this video. I know it's a little bit longer, but I love these movies, so I had to add a little something to it. Again, like and comment below. Let me know, have you seen these movies, what you think of them. Subscribe, guys. Channel's growing. It's 2022. We're moving. I'm in February. Oh, sorry, you obviously, like, I'm the only one in February. But we're moving. Hopefully, get some. I got some stuff on its way, so I'll be doing some videos on some recent pickups. But guys, I hope you're having a great one. Stay safe out there. You know, it's gonna be snowing. Still COVID. Stay safe, you and your loved ones, and I will catch you guys later.